Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1379, and today's topic is understanding mitochondrial inheritance of different type of diseases. This is very much challenging to today's civilization, but the good news is that we have got the solution of such type of genetic disorder and defect where millions of babies are suffering globally. So what is that mitochondria first thing? It's very important to understand the mitochondria, and this topic is little bit difficult in the sense that medicinal chemistry is deep, but I am trying to make it very simple as much as possible to make it for common man to understand. Mitochondria is a small structure inside our body cell. Our body cell is having, for example, it is your body cell. Inside there is nucleus, and in the nucleus there are DNA, that is genetic material, and outside there are this your mitochondria. This is mitochondria, and here we have genetic material inside the nucleus in the form of DNA, and also we have genetic material in mitochondria also, and that is called mtDNA. So these both DNA, whether it is in nucleus or in mitochondria, they play important role. And for your kind information, only red blood cell, so they don't have genetic material like DNA. So what happens? This mitochondria, we all know that it is powerhouse. It is generating energy, and all cells, they are generating energy. That is the role of mitochondria. So in that generation of energy, this DNA also plays important role, and also it is maintaining our heredity as well as overall health condition. So if there is any mutation in mitochondrial DNA, that is called any defect or damage, is a serious cause, and it will go from generation to generation. And it was not possible to correct this genetic defect that is caused by mitochondrial genetic material, that is DNA. But recently, in New York City, USA, the replacement of mitochondria therapy, replacement of mitochondria therapy, commonly known as RMT, has really brought a lot of revolution to treat the genetic defect or mitochondrial mutation defect that is multiplying from generation to generation, and millions of babies are genetically defective, and it is very serious. It's not only one type of disease will be there. If suppose there is any mutation of mitochondrial DNA, means damage, it may cause brain damage, neurological problem, nerve problem, also Alzheimer's, dementia, very young age, heart attack, that is cardiovascular problem, in very young age, liver failure, and even the muscular deformation, bone deformation. It is almost impossible for that child who is having that mitochondrial genetic disorder to survive. And how it started? Let me tell you the story. It happened in New York City. It is a recent case where it started, but I am not going to disclose. I have gone through all the detail, I know, but I will just keep, I can say, privacy, so that it is not known. One family, American family, actually that family is Jordanian family. So they got married some 20 years ago, and they were trying to have happy family with child, and they were struggling. So what was happening? Sometimes it happened that his wife will become pregnant, but after some time miscarriage will take place, and sometimes it is deformed condition, means after pregnancy one female child was born, and that child was totally genetically defective, means her brain function was not normal, her muscles and bones, they were weak, and overall condition of that child, female child, was very bad, and she could survive only for 6 years. After that, the Jordanian couple, they approached the embryologist in one of the hospitals in New York, and the team of chemists, embryologists, all they discussed, and they found that it is due to mitochondrial DNA mutation, means damage. So DNA is damaged in that mitochondria. Because of that reason it is happening, and that is only possible to correct once we can replace that damaged mitochondrial DNA. And it was very, very difficult task, but the family was very much determined because they wanted child to have happy family life. So they were determined, and they agreed that they will go for this replacement. So here the condition are two. One condition where one male and two female. Wherever there are one male and two female, and any child is born, people will be having the confusion that it is surrogacy. Surrogacy means one male plus one female, and then other female is there. So one male is giving the sperm, other female is giving the egg, and they are fertilized, and after fertilization this zygote is implanted in the ovum of the the second lady, second female. So here one male is there and two female is there. That is in the process of surrogacy, where it is nowadays globally multi-billion-dollar business, because it happens where two of the couples, they are not in position to carry the pregnancy for 9 months. So this surrogate mother will rent her home, and she will carry for 9 months, and she will charge 10,000, 20,000, whatever is the agreement. So that process is called surrogacy. It is practiced globally. But in this process, the genetic material of this male and other female is intact, is not changed. So this is the A condition. In B condition, what is happening? The same is there. One male and two female. I am making female by positive. That is one male and two female. So what is happening here? If suppose one male is there and you got the sperm, and in case if this sperm is going to have, and this female is having mtDNA defective, or we can call it mutated. So what they will do, from this cell they will remove all these defected mitochondria, and this chromosome will be separated. So they will get separate pure chromosome from here, and then they will get the normal female who is having all the in the cell, all the mitochondria same, and this chromosome is injected in that. So now this cell will become with normal mitochondria, and then this sperm will be entered inside, and there will be formation of zygote, and you will get normal baby. This is called the mitochondrial replacement therapy. In both cases, one male and two females are involved. But in the case of surrogacy, the male genetic material of sperm in the form of chromosome and the genetic material of egg, they are fused together, and one rental womb is there, and there it is developed for 9 months, and baby is produced, and that baby belongs to first male and female genetically. There is no alteration. But the second case, that is mitochondrial mutation is there. So again the two female are there, one male. Male is having normal sperm, but the one female is having defective mitochondria in the cell. And that mitochondria, defective one, is going to multiply generation to generation. It will pass to many generations and producing defective babies. So that defective mitochondria from that lady is removed, and from normal lady with normal mitochondria, that chromosome which is removed from that nucleic acid will be injected, and in this way the bad one will be removed, so that after this replacement of bad mitochondria which is mutated, the baby will be normal. And they did this process, they followed this process, and they got the normal baby, and that family is happy. Let me show you the photograph. So this is the zoom structure of mitochondria, the very small structure inside a cell, and it is the powerhouse of energy. And this mitochondria is having genetic material that is called mtDNA, and here it is already written that DNA is there, and that DNA, what it is shown, if in case it has mutation means some change or damage, definitely it is going to affect the newly born infant or baby, and that baby will be genetically defective with lot of different type of diseases are possible. You can see here in blue color, the male is normal, unaffected, and the one which is white color, female, is having defective mitochondria. So what children will be born, all three will be genetically defective with abnormal mitochondria DNA, and definitely they will be suffering, they all three will be suffering from different type of diseases like muscle weakness, bone deformation, mental disorder, and also development. Everything will be disturbed, and even their age will not be more. They may die within 7-8 years time. You can say in this case, the male is affected by bad mitochondria in his cell, means that mitochondria is not normal, it has mutation, and the lady is normal. So in that case, all the children which are born, they will be normal, and no child will be with any abnormality, that is genetically. So it clearly indicates that female is the main carrier of this genetic abnormality, and once she is having abnormal mitochondrial, we can say DNA, which is mutated, or mutation of DNA is there in that female's mitochondria, means definitely the children will be abnormal genetically. So you can see here that the one lady is having bad mitochondria, means the DNA is mutated, mutation has taken place in that mitochondria. So what people are doing, what they did in New York, that they removed all the bad mitochondria from there, and they got only the pure chromosome, that is genetic material from nucleus. And here from healthy female, they have got the cell, and from that cell they have just isolated the chromosomes, and they brought to together, and that chromosome genetic material is injected in this normal mitochondrial cell, and fertilization will take place, zygote will be formed, and normal baby will be produced. Here in this zygote, very clear combination is shown, where there are normal mitochondria which they have got from that lady, and the chromosome genetic material is from that defective mitochondria. So that defect is over, and now this combination will give normal child without any genetic defect. You know, we are male and female, we have 23 pair of chromosome. From that chromosome, one part will come from male, other part will come from female, and they will combine, and there will be formation of zygote. And here it is shown that two cells are fused, one is egg and one is sperm, and all the mitochondria body which is around that are normal, and in this case we can get the normal baby. So I have already written in summary, is a very serious and challenging disease that is due to mitochondrial genetic defect, and that can be only replaced or by egg donation. So here, number one, mitochondria is a very small structure within the human cells, and that produces energy for our body, and that's why mitochondria is known as powerhouse of our cells, and that power is generated throughout our body once mitochondria is normal. The DNA in the mitochondria is known as mtDNA, means mitochondrial DNA. So DNA is found in mitochondria also with genetic material, and this contains genes that are essential for mitochondrial function and energy production. Number two, diseases caused by mitochondrial DNA mutation, means DNA damage or DNA change, that is called mutation. And that is very serious issue where today millions of children globally, those infant born babies, they are suffering and their parents are suffering. But luckily now we have replacement therapy, egg donation therapy. So with that we can recover a lot. So what are the main diseases due to mitochondrial DNA mutation or damage defect? A, nervous system. Serious attack is there on nervous system in the form of seizures, tremors, developmental delay, deafness, dementia, stroke. In very young age, even at the age of 20 or 30, he or she may get heart attack. That is because of mitochondrial defect, that is in DNA. And also poor body balance. They will not be balanced properly. Number B, liver problem. In very young age, liver problem is not common. It is very much uncommon. But those who are having mitochondrial DNA defect, they may get liver damage in very young age, even as a child. So that is very serious issue. Liver failure in very young age. And number C, kidney problem. Kidney problem is also serious problem. Kidney is filter, but it will not function properly because of DNA that is found in mitochondria is changed or damaged or mutated. Then with that filtration, lot of our metabolite will pass. So we will be always tired and weak because filtration is not there properly. So the kidney problem is, that is the disease what they suffer due to this is called Fanconi syndrome. Fanconi syndrome means the loss of essential metabolite in urine. D, eye problem. Lot of eye problem they will be facing. Such children like drooping eyelids, that is called ptosis. Inability to move eyes from side to side, that is called external ophthalmologia. And blindness, that is due to retinal pigmentosa. So these are all serious eye problem. Then skeletal muscles. Generally skeletal muscles are very weak and it will not be possible for them to do the exercise. So, and also they will be having regular, very frequent muscle cramp and weakness and pain. Muscle weakness, exercise intolerance, and always muscle cramps. Number F, that is digestive tract. That is acid reflux. Always it will look like that. Now they are going to omit the acid. Always there will be reflux. That is called acid reflux, vomiting, chronic diarrhea, and intestinal obstruction. G, pancreas. The function of pancreas will become poor and the child will suffer diabetic condition in very young age, even maybe in the age group of 6, 7, 8 years. Whenever there is diabetic condition in very young child, it means there is mitochondrial defect, genetic defect. Treatment. How to treat? The only treatment is, the best treatment, replacement of defective, genetically defective mitochondria. Nowadays, there are women who donate the normal cell which are containing normal mitochondria so that it can be used. And the women who are defective, we have to be careful because women they carry, and in the formation of zygote, the women carrier of defective mitochondrial DNA is going to affect all the children. So here treatment, mitochondrial genetic defects are very challenging defect. There is high risk that she may pass it on to her children, that is female. For normal baby, the best treatment is mitochondrial replacement therapy, MRT, and also by the normal egg donation with mitochondrial, without mitochondrial genetic defect. So now high tech combined with artificial intelligence is very much in action. So we should not worry about all these genetic defects which are killing babies as well as the whole family happiness. And the best option is egg donation and go for a replacement of defected mitochondrial DNA. With this, I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.